Well, good blessed evening, YouTubers. I am back. I am keeping my word this time. Although I'm tired, my lawn care guy came. He's supposed to have came last week and he didn't show, so I used someone else. Paid them to mess up my yard, damage my property. And today, so I've spent $90 to when I get my lawn cut every 2 weeks. $50. Last week I paid the man $40. He told me he only charged $35. I gave him $40. His guy, his helper damaged my property and half cut my grass. It didn't even last 3 days, And so my regular guy just came out of the blue. I didn't call him. He didn't call me. I heard my doorbell ring. I was back there eating. And so I got my grass cut. I had to go out there and talk with him and show him a few things. And so it got me behind, but I'm keeping my word. I am tired. I have been on my feet ever since this morning, but I'm a hyper type person. I even got me a, drink. Some kind of sparkling frost drink. It's supposed to be caffeine free. I hope it is. Even if it's not, I hope to sleep like a baby because I am tired and I'm still not finished. I got to get there in my junk room and get my computer desk cleaned off. I was sitting after I had retired last night, I was sitting there in my chair and I heard boom, boom, boom. And you see that right there on that thing? It was, I have two mirrors up there on the wall around that way. When I be taking a photo standing up, and that boom, 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 I said, God, I thank you that it was not in the middle of the night and I was asleep when that thing fell, Oh my God. Well, let me cut it out because I'm too tired even for that genuine laugh to come out. But this is what I put, and I wrote it down. I wrote it down because I'm gonna throw this together so quick. So let me just get to it and show you so I can go and finish up, throw it together and finish up what I got to do and retire for the night. So 1 cup of spinach, 1 medium, let me stand up. I push my computer chair in here. 1 medium apple, 1 lemon. For just 1 cup, you can use a half a lemon, the juice from a half a lemon, but I like the strong lemon taste. So I use a whole lemon. A half an inch of fresh ginger, but I use what I do. See that pot back there? That's a glass pot that I found at a thrift store for like $2.99 last year sometimes, and it has this strainer. So what I do is I boil about double this amount, almost double this amount of grated fresh ginger, and I let it cool, and then I pour it in there, and then I use about 1/4 of that, and I add water to my blender over there. And I tell you, look, I'm country, and nothing in my home match. I'm thrown together, but it's pretty much clean and it's decent, and it is what it is. I'm not going to be spending a whole lot of money trying to get things to match. I just try to keep things as clean as best I can, because it's just a lot to do. I tell you, my heart goes out to those that have children. God in heaven knows it is a lot to do to keep a home clean. Okay, and to keep everything in place, it's some lady, not God, the money that she have spent, but then I guess, she must have some money, if you got the money, you do it, but God heaven knows, I tell you, even if I had money, I couldn't do all of that. That's just too much for me. So anyways, getting back to this, a half a teaspoon of turmeric. Now that's if you making a 20 ounce, 16 to 20 ounce cup. And see, this is what I use right there. When I do it, I use both of those. I fill both of those up. And yep, 2 teaspoons of turmeric powder, a tiny pinch of black pepper, a teaspoon of cinnamon. And like I was saying about the ginger, I use more than this, but I boil it. And I guess it's maybe about 40 ounces of water. Yep, something like that. And however much it take to fill that thing up, you know. I tell you what, it's a 16 point something, another bottle of water and a half. That's what I use. And it fills that green thing up, that little pot back there up. And I have some trays here because I'm really getting tired of making this, you know, all the time. So I'm gonna boil up my ginger, let it cool, and I'm gonna put it in these two ice trays here. I have a tray that my ice fall in that came with my fridge, but I purchased these two right here. And I'm gonna, like I say, pour the turmeric water in here and do cubes. And that way I can just take, you know, 3-4 cubes, however many it take, and just add my spinach, my lemon, my water, and all of my seasons. And I didn't take the time to cut my apple and do my lemon and stuff, because I'm getting ready to I throw this stuff together so quick. Like I said, the lawn care guy got me behind. So let me show you my green beans. Oh, I cut this pan on. Okay, I washed my green beans. They've dried. I got my seasoning here. This is a little olive oil with some butter. And I put my seasons in here. I don't tell what my seasons are because I don't know. One day I might, you know, kids might, grandkids, you know, or somebody, maybe even myself, you know, because I don't feel old. I'll get it on the market. And it's very good and very tasty. Make your food taste really, really, really good. I have already cut up my onions and my fresh garlic, and I'm gonna use garlic powder too. But I'm gonna take this right here and pour it in my green beans and like massage it, like put it in my pan. That way they'll be saturated with this season right here. And my 3 ears of corn already been washed, you know, cleaned and washed, and all I got to do is put them in the pot and let them boil for like about 15 minutes. I like my corn crunchy, and I like my green bean. I like my vegetables a little crunchy, you know. If you ever see a plate of food that I've cooked and it look a little too done, it's because I got busy, and then just because I like my food crunchy. All right, now remember, and I got my bowl here. That's a vintage Pyrex bowl. When they finish, I'm going to put it in there, and I'm going to eat a few tonight. And I have some cucumbers already sliced up in the vinegar, black pepper, and a little sea salt. And I'm going to eat some of that and a little watermelon if I get hungry. To tell you the truth, y'all, I ate another pig foot and some rice. I'm about to bust. And when I eat, I have to have something cold. So I ate a little small piece of watermelon. I got to have something cold with my food, you know, with it or afterwards. I got to have it. So I didn't cook all of my green beans. They're still good and fresh looking, and they haven't turned. So this is half of them. So it's going to take me, I don't know, you know, because if I eat some for breakfast and some for lunch, some for dinner, they'll be gone. So I'll probably do the rest of them up tomorrow. But in case I don't, they'll last another 2-3 days, you know. All right, with that being said, remember, wise men, ladies, boys, and girls still seek Jesus. He loves you. So do I. Till next time, I kept my word. All right, now.